Like was already said, the invitation song will be number 304, and we'll sing that in a few minutes. But real quick, if you would all turn in your hymn books to 229. Last time I led singing, I led this song twice. Once early in the service, and then I used as the closing song. And I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about this song and kind of why I did that. I told you guys that I led this song last because it was a good song to think about as you're going out, since obviously after today we're going to have to go back to doing stuff that we probably don't want to do, like school or work. Well, for most people. I mean, I don't want to go back to school. But I thought that this was a very good song to help get through the week. Because often I find myself in class, usually it's English class, I find myself in class and I start thinking about this hymn because I'll just think, man, I just can't go through another year of this. Because I'm a junior, I'm not a senior yet. I think I can't get through another year of this. I don't know how I'm going to get through. And then I think about this hymn. But that's kind of a laughing matter. On a more serious note, sometimes I get really kind of just mad or sad because, people at school aren't always the nicest people. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. They're not always the nicest people, especially in weightlifting class. Some of the big guys are mean. But sometimes when you find yourself feeling low or sad, it really helps to think about a hymn like this. And while I was up here, when I was singing Jesus Loves, when I was leading Jesus Loves Me, I looked back at Don Bollinger and I realized that he was closing his eyes while singing. And I thought how sometimes, this is kind of offside the point, but sometimes during the singing we'll be singing these songs because we have so many, our voices get tired. I know mine is right now. My voice is dry. I didn't get to get a drink when I came in. And we forget the words that are on the pages. So really quick, I just want to go through these words. And we're going to sing it in a second. I know that's weird, but we're going to sing it in a second. There's not a friend like the lowly Jesus. None else could heal all our soul's diseases. No, not one. No, not one. No friend like him is so high and holy. No, not one. No, not one. And yet no friend is so meek and lowly. No, not one. No, not one. There's not an hour that he is not near us. No, not one. No, not one. No night so dark, but his love can cheer us. No, not one. No, not one. Jesus knows all about our struggles. He will guide till the day is done. There's not a friend like the lowly Jesus. No, not one. No, not one. Like what I was saying earlier about when you're feeling low, feeling like nobody can really help. Think about this verse, this very first thing that is said in this song, in this hymn. There's not a friend like the lowly Jesus. None else could heal all our soul's diseases. No friend like him, so high and holy. You think about how this refers to him as a friend. Sometimes we get really low in life. I mean, I really don't know anything. I'm just in high school, but you all probably do. I mean, Dad doesn't like taxes. He says quite a bit. He has problems with the mower because it doesn't work. We actually bought a different riding mower, but then it stopped working after about 2 weeks. So Dad put his head up, oh my goodness. So we bought a push mower. One. We'd like to have two because me and Kid can both be working on the yard. But we only got one, so it takes about 3 hours when it's wet. Now I got off track of some of these. I forgot what I was going to say. But sometimes life can throw really strange things at us. Sometimes we can get really down because of silly things that don't matter. And all you have to do really to stop being sad and to get happy again is to think about how Jesus is always with us. How there's not an hour that he is not near us. There's no night so dark, but his love can cheer us. He's always there for us. There's not one moment that He's not near us. When we need Him, He's there for us, and He knows what we need. We're about to sing this song really quick. And I ask that all of you please really think about these words and think about how to apply this to your daily lives and how this could help you in times of need. When you're feeling really bad about whatever happening, girlfriend left you, boyfriend left you, whatever. I mean, for high school guys. I know Kay doesn't have that problem. But if you're having a really bad time, if someone you love is in the hospital and you don't know what to do. I'm sorry, Kate, that was me. If someone you love is in the hospital and you don't know what to do, you're just kind of sitting there waiting for results. You're sitting there kind of just twiddling your thumbs. You don't know what to do. Think about how you're not alone, and think about how Jesus is there for you. He's there for you if you need Him. And really think about the third verse. That verse, it always gets me whenever we sing the last verse. It's just that kind of stuff is cool to me. There's not now that He is not near us. No night so dark, but His love can cheer us. It just sounds really cool to me because He's always there for us, even when our backs are against the wall. That's what I used to think about. That's why I think it's so cool. Even when our backs are against the wall, even when we can't think of anything to do, we still have Him because He's near us. So we're about to sing this song. And please think about these words as we do. I know David Fisher isn't here, so it's kind of hard to hear the bass, so Cade and Logan, help me out. And Dad, wherever you are. Number 229. There's not a friend like the lowly Jesus. No, not one. No, not one. None else could heal all our souls' diseases. No, not one. No, not one. Jesus knows all about our struggles. He will guide till the day is done. There's not a friend like the lowly Jesus. No, not one. No, not one. No friend like Him is so high and holy. No, not one. No, not one. And yet no friend is so meek and lowly. No, not one. No, not one. Jesus knows all about our struggles. He will guide till the day is done. There's not a friend like the lowly Jesus. No, not one. No, not one. There's not an hour that He is not near us. No, not one. No, not one. No night so dark, but His love can cheer us. No, not one. No, not one. Jesus knows all about our struggles. He will guide till the day is done. There's not a friend like the lowly Jesus. No, not one. No, not one. It means a lot more when you actually think about the words, doesn't it? And I'm not trying to be funny, I'm being really serious. He's always with us. Just like that third verse said, like I've gone on and on about. He's always with us. He's always near us whenever we need Him, no matter what the situation. When we're tempted, He gives us a way out. 1 Corinthians 10:13. I'll read that really quick. 1 Corinthians 10:13. It says, no temptation has overtaken you except such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able, but with the temptation will also make the way of escape, that you may be able to bear it. He gives us a way out in every situation. And right now, for those of you that aren't Christians, right now that the way out is to be baptized in His blood for the remission of sins. And for those of you that are Christians but have fallen away, if you want the prayers of the congregation, if you want the prayers of your family and congregation here, you can come up and ask for that. Or if you're having problems and you don't want to come up, you just want to talk to God yourself, do that right now. Like Nick says, don't go out. Don't let it leave. Don't leave this building not prepared. Don't leave this building. I forget exactly what he says now, but don't leave this building unprepared. Don't leave this building without knowing that you're 100% with God. Don't leave this building without a doubt. So if that is your situation tonight, please come forward as together we stand and as we sing.